Welcome back, everyone. Going into part 2 here of week 93 of Court of Swords. Adam, what's going on?
Well, it just so happens that for no other reason except that I think you guys are great, I made a little map to illustrate just what the hell's going on.
Great.
So you can go ahead and take a look on down there. There's the lovely bridge and all the soldiers. And if you head on south from there, you should see, there we go. So there's all the folks down there, and they are gathered around. And right about here, just down at the other end, we see a mysterious figure reaching into their cloak and drawing forth a glass bottle with some greenish fluid in it. And I would love if you would all roll initiative for me.
Now, did we come from the north, by the way?
You did, yes.
Okay.
You've crossed the... You can see how, like, the spikes are only on one side.
Sure.
Right? And they're there to prevent people from rushing the bridge. So this is only the front end of the refugee camp. It's not the whole thing.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Mahib.
Can you ping the person who is doing the mysterious bottle thing?
This fucker over here.
Okay.
This little guy. It's wiggling around.
Gotcha. All right, let me... Okay.
Just open up mine here. This should be good. Okay. One of those guys. And where's my other? Ramus, you wanna... Or did you roll and you didn't put it? There it is. There's Ramus. There's our boy Ramus. Okay. Perfect. So, I'm gonna roll first because I don't want to roll. I'm just gonna roll d20s because I don't want to tell you what they are quite yet.
Sure.
So +3. Okay, a 15 and a 16. Perfect. Okay. So, Yota, so you get to go first. What are you going to do?
All right, let's see. Let me just zoom in a little bit quicker here.
Yeah,
right, so
there's a lot going on.
He's behind the ox cart, or this person is behind the ox cart.
Yeah. The cloaked figure is back there behind the ox cart.
Okay. Let's see. 1 second. Oh, yeah. I think... You're going to see an elephant, like, jump up on a cart, and, like, jump up and then jump off of it.
Yeah, because so any square for you, because you are who you are, any square that is adjacent to a peasant, you can see them, they're all over the place, is difficult terrain from the peasants grabbing at your clothes and trying to get you to press them.
And that's why like 25 feet, I have 50 movement. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, it would take you one full move to get alongside that person.
Okay, hold on a second. There it is. Step of the wind. You can spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action on your turn, and your jump distance is doubled for the turn.
Yes.
Okay. So, is that something I'm going to need to do, or... Like physically, will I need to do that?
Let me look. Let me see how far you can get.
I think you can just walk.
Because it's 25 feet. My movement is 50.
That's your movement. That would get you there, pushing through everybody.
You can get up right.
Okay, but what about like, I'm. That is pretty cool. What about like jumping up on top of this and then jumping down and giving a karate kick right here?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to go like here. Like that, by way of jumping. Yeah, you could do that instead.
Yep. Perfect.
So do you have to spend? Do you have to spend a key? Do you have to spend a key point to like make for the good fast jumps, or?
Step of the wind, yes. In order to, that's why I asked if I had to do it.
Okay. Yep.
Like to double my,
I would say in this case,
jump.
yes. Yeah. Because you're jumping like this cart is quite high. So you have to wire jump.
Okay.
You have to kung fu jump this shit. Yeah, totally.
Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to try and kick the bottle out of the hand.
Okay, you want to try to disarm him? So what's great about this is cool. So you spend the key points, you're down to 9. You jump up and because of the like fulcrum situation here, how much do you weigh?
Just 389 pounds, so just shy of 4.
Okay, so the combination of you and the cart's weight weigh slightly more than the ox. So the cart tips, right? So like it leans down and the ox gets lifted off the ground on its yoke and its legs are just like kicking in the air and it's like you're just like hanging there like a foot or so off the ground. The whole thing doesn't flip or anything, but you land and this person looks up at you like, oh shit, I've been made. But that was only your move action, right? Is Step of the Wind a bonus action?
Yes, it is used as a bonus action.
Okay, so you've got your bonus action used. You've got your move. Let me see about disarming and how that works. Because basically that's the same thing. They've got a weapon in their hand, and you want them not to have it. So,
well, and also like
because
for
you have
those
so
of
many
you
attacks.
for those of you who are saying like an ox is heavy, yeah, the cart is full of shit though too. So you got to
Yeah, the cart is also totally full of shit. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Oh, that's right. Disarming is a thing that like really only battle masters can like do properly. Hey,
if I don't think I can, if the rules say or whatever, I can't do that. I'll just kick the face.
Yeah, like disarming.
Actually, swing it.
Disarming attack is a thing, but it's like a class feature of the battle master. Okay. So you can try to stun him. You have punching and kicking that you can do. So
okay. Well, no, like I kind of want to show this off because my monk weapon. And I passed this by Adam first. My monk weapon is actually my jug. Like it like if you look up our alchemy jug, it says it weighs 12 pounds no matter
12
pounds. It's a great club is 10 pounds. So it weighs more than a great club. So that's heavy. My weapon of choice is my fucking my what I call the I think it's wine taru. But it's just wine jug.
Nice.
In Japanese or whatever. So I just take out the wine teru and I just go and just, like, bip them across the face with it. So let's make an attack here. Oh, 25. I know how to use this jug.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So you take a swing. You take a swing at him with the jug. And yeah, I found the disarming rules. So you can use an attack to knock a weapon from their grasp. So you make an attack roll, which you just did, and then they have to make a strength, athletics, or dex acrobatics check to contest you. If you win, then they drop the item, and if you lose, they keep it. Now you also have another attack after this, so you could try again if you fail. This is just the first swing of the jug.
Right.
Okay. All right. So the jug comes in swinging. Let me see what it's got a +3 for dex. Okay. I
just love the idea of like this. You see this elephant head, this drunken, huge, almost 8-foot tall elephant head, like turn around, see this shit, and just go.
Okay. So let's see here. Okay, no. So you backhand him. You slam him with the barrel, and his this vial goes flying from his hand. I'm gonna let you make the roll. Can you roll a d6 for me?
You betcha.
It's a glass vial.
5.
Okay, it lands in the dirt behind him, but does not break. Okay. So you slam with the jug. You get another attack.
Okay.
If you just want to hit him.
And then I'm just going to like, so I did this and knocked the thing out of their hand. And then like, you see, like I'm like, I almost got my back face to him. Like I'm on profile to him. You see my trunk just go and like whip out, just like do a quick slap in their face.
Okay. All right, let's make that
so that is this, right?
Okay, so you miss on that attack. So the trunk snaps out, but they're already sort of falling down to grab the bottle off of the ground. Cool. Do you want to? You used your bonus action already, so you're good.
No flurry of blows. That's a bonus as well. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that was a 17. Okay, let's see what I got here.
Where did you say the bottle fell? And would my character
just
know
like
where the bottle fell?
It'd be at their feet, but you wouldn't see because it's like over. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let me just check something here. That was the second attack, chat. Let's see. Oh, okay, perfect. So, the figure, he's like fallen to his knees to grab the bottle, and you see him make a quick gesture, an obvious somatic component, and he reaches up in front of him, and he sort of grabs at the air and pulls, and it opens a portal underneath him, and he falls into it. Him and the bottle tumble into it, and it seals up behind him. So if you want to, as a reaction, if you want to make a perception check to see if you can see him in the crowd, like see where he reappears, because there's lots of places around here.
Is that to me?
You can make it with disadvantage, Maharib. Yota, you can make it like regularly.
Well, I'll save my reaction for other stuff potentially for this round.
Yeah.
So if you want to do that, Zeke, feel free.
Yeah. Do you want to, Yoda? You want to use your reaction to try to spot him?
Hold on. I must have missed the spot part. Someone fell through a hole.
He opens a magic hole and falls into it. Him and his bottle. And then he reappears somewhere, and I want to see if you noticed.
Oh, he reappears. Okay, I missed.
Yeah, if you want to use your reaction. Yeah.
Yep, I do.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
And perception, you said.
Yes. Yeah. It's a perception check.
Okay. 22.
Nice. Okay. So in your peripheral vision, there is a brief flash. I'm going to mark this. I'm going to mark this guy with green so we see him. He appears over here. Whoop. Next to this goat. That's very surprised. The goat's like, bleh. He's like, whoop, appears. He tumbles out of this rift, and he stands up and he looks around and he sees you looking at him, and that's his turn. So you've stopped him from activating the thing this turn. Now he's over there. So what did I get on my initiative? I got a 15 and a 16, I think. Yeah. So you can go, Maharib, and then I'll do my other thing.
I wish Calimont was here to hear what the goats were saying.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
That's what the goat says, but in goatees.
Yeah.
Man, what the hell? Maharib, what do you want to do?
I was looking at the push mechanics in this game. I don't know if this is 100%, but it says you can push, drag, or lift a weight in pounds up to twice your carrying capacity or 30 times your strength score while pushing or dragging weight in excess of your carrying capacity. Your speed drops to 5. Does that sound correct to you? I don't know where that's at in the book. This is just a random 5th edition SRD site.
Right. Yeah. I
don't know.
Tell me what you're trying to do, and we'll talk about mechanically.
My goal is that we're kind of stuck on this bridge, so I want to put both my hands on the side of the front of this cart and just push it the opposite direction.
And just like shove the. Okay, I mean it's got wheels. You're pushing, and the thing is the resistance here is the weight and not the ox, because the ox is lifted off the ground and can't push back.
Yeah.
So it's just very heavy on wheels. Yeah. Make an athletics check.
Now
make an athletics check, and then you can move half your movement, and we'll push it back. Yeah, yours is doubled, right? Because you're Goliath. So
yeah. Well, I was gonna say what is it? Is it powerful build? I count as one size larger than whatever I am when it comes to pushing. So can I have advantage?
Hey, me too.
You can push up to twice your carrying capacity or 30 times your strength score, but double that again. While pushing or dragging, your speed drops to 5 feet. I think in this case, what we'll do is you make the athletics check. What is your strength?
20.
Okay. So
it'd be 120.
So 600 pounds?
Doubled. Oh yeah, I guess it'd be that. Yeah.
No, it's 30 times your strength, but it's actually 60 times your strength. So yeah,
120.
Yeah. Oof. Oh boy, so strong. I'll just lower the DC rather than like it's easier for you because the ox is off the ground, rather than like advantage. But yeah, go ahead and make the roll.
Athletics, you said?
Yes, it's an athletics check.
28.
Baller. Okay, so here's what happens. Yota, you feel the wagon lurch slightly underneath you. You can move up to half your movement forward. What's your movement rate?
30? 30, yeah.
Okay, so you would move to there, which would push the cart. Let me grab the cart here. Push the cart up to here. And then that means that there. Cool. Yeah. So the ox is very confused. It's making upset noises as you reach up and grab the edge of the cart and just starts shoving, and the whole thing starts rolling backwards. Yota, your chariot moves forward. That's awesome. Yeah, you're clearing a path. People are not sure what the hell's going on. There's a man nearby that when you start doing that, he's like, "Hey, that's my ox," and you're just like, start shoving it past him.
You see me like look back as I'm like falling down onto a box, like, what the fuck is going on?
I think as I'm pushing it, when the man says, "Hey, that's my ox," I turn to him like in stride and say, "Your ox will not be harmed, sir." I just continue like pushing it.
I am commandeering your ox. Okay, great. So that's, you did your move, you did your action. I think you're good, Maharib. So Ramus, before you get a chance to act, and actually it's good that you don't get to go first because you get to respond to this. There is actually, you know what? Hold on. So I think this will happen. I'm gonna hold this action. So Ramus, you can take an action, and then Yota, you can go. So Ramus, what do you want to do? You see. You have this crowd kind of like blocking some of your vision, but now you can see that your Gaja friend is up on top of a wagon that is being pushed by your bodyguard Maharib ahead of you, and they're making a clear path through.
Yeah, like I don't think Ramus saw any of what happened because it was all behind that cart. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on yet. I'm just like, well, this is one way to get across. I like efficiency. I just start walking up, and I'll hold action. And if I am in danger, I will attack a creature with a cantrip, Toll the Dead. So if something is attacking me, I will attack it with Toll the Dead.
Sure. Yeah. So before it gets a chance to attack you, you'll Toll the Dead. Okay. Perfect. All right. Great. Sounds good. So you ready your action. Yotazo, you can see over here this peasant, this annoying peasant, and his goat friend.
Absolutely. So let's see. Let's see here. Oh man, really?
Well, and there's obstacles in your way, right? Like you would have to go like that, right, to get there. Like around that stuff, and that's like 70 feet, I think.
Now hold on a second here. But I can do the step of the wind again and dash, right? As a bonus action. So I can do my full movement and do a dash on top of that.
Step of the wind to dash. And then you can take your attack action. Yeah.
Exactly what I'm going to do. You're going to see a fucking 400-pound, 8-foot elephant go as fast as you've ever seen anyone go.
Right. And with Step of the Wind on, you can go straight from this cart onto that cart and then like leap onto the ground and run the rest of the distance.
Oh yeah, so, I'm going to make it as flashy as possible for my peasants.
Okay, just
admirers.
Describe to me what your Step of the Wind action looks like.
Well, I'll tell you exactly what it looks like. Because Maharib has pushed the cart right, and it like pushed me back, so I'm like leaning on these boxes. I'm like, what the fuck? And then the cart stops, and it pushes me forward. So I'm like, I take that momentum and I just go, like jump off of the cart, onto that other this little thing, whatever this is.
That's another cart. I'm just gonna go ahead and
let's make a con roll for it real quick.
The other cart shatters into 1,000 tiny pieces as you land on it. Just breaks, chunks of shit go flying everywhere.
Yep. And then the peasant that's right in front of me, I kind of just deftly sidestep that peasant while like just grumbling and excuse me through a bell. It's like, bro, excuse me. And like, and then that's a tent, right? That green thing.
Yes, it is a tent.
Yeah, that doesn't make never mind to me. I run straight through the tent.
Okay,
I don't jump over it. I just run straight through it.
The tent just like rips out of the ground. Yeah, you hear some pots get knocked over. Someone inside screams in terror. Okay.
And you see him like after the tent gets ripped up, you see it like wrap around his legs and he trips, but he turns it into like a somersault and he pops up like right in front of the guy.
Cool. So now you have this tent fabric all like wrapped around you, and then you just like start punching this guy. Hit him with your jug.
Yep. So
Nice.
Do I make an attack now?
Yeah. So you've used your bonus action, so you get 2 attacks. So do them one at a time. You get 2 attacks as a regular monk business.
13.
A 13 is not enough to hit him. It should be. You take a swing in with the jug, but he brings his arm up, and you hit a barrier of like flickering light. So when it bounces off, and you see this ripple pass around him, and he snarls at you like he's pissed that you're interfering.
Gotcha. Okay.
You get another attack though. So
let's see here. So I can't use any of like all of my key stuff, or I don't know.
Many of them use bonus action. It is key. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, many of my key stuff use bonus actions. So like flurry of blows, drunken technique, that kind of stuff, all rely on me not having used the step of the wind beforehand. So I only get my regular 2. So I throw the jug at him, fucking off of the magical barrier, and then I look at him and I kind of just snuff like, and I just come across with my other fist and try and give him the old left.
Mm-hmm.
And I crit with it. Left cross, crit.
Nice. Okay. So go ahead and click on your unarmed strike there.
You can use your jug for both normal attacks. Oh, I thought I had to do the jug and then an unarmed. Is that not right?
I think it's a bonus unarmed attack. Let me look.
You get 2 attacks with your main weapon, and then your unarmed strike's a bonus attack.
That's right, and you have to use your So
you can attack twice once whenever you take the attack action. Okay.
So when you attack, you can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action. But your attack action is both the wine jug. You get to use the wine jug twice. That's how it works. Yeah.
Okay.
So you do get 1 more wine jug attack, and you would normally have the opportunity to use a bonus action, but you've already used it on Step of the Wind.
Yep. Okay. I'm actually I'm gonna do my, because it's not that much of a difference. It's 1d6.
No, just follow through with it already.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I missed with the wine jug, and then I'm like, God damn it, you're supposed to, and then just left cross. And here we go with the unarmed attack. Oops, nope, sorry, that wasn't what I was supposed to do. It's this, right? Damage.
It's that one. There you go.
Damage. There we go.
All right. Okay, so you wail on the dude for 13 damage. Okay, so you hit him, and this time the magic armor doesn't protect him. It hits him. He staggers back, and it disrupts the illusion that he is wearing, that he is merely a peasant, and you get to see his true form. So I'll swap in a new token for him. Yeah, you look for a moment into the face of a dead man. You see he has sallow gray skin, green glowing eyes, and you smash him. You have the opportunity, if you want to keep using your key points, if you want to try to stun him.
That's what I was gonna say. Like I thought stunning strike was a bonus action, but it just says When you hit another creature with a melee weapon. Oh, when you hit. Yeah, okay. You can spend a key point to attempt a stunning strike. So that's what I will do.
Correct.
Spend one.
Okay.
Stun.
Yep. Okay. Give him you spend another. Yep.
Where?
Spend you're gonna spend a point. He gets to roll a saving throw.
Yep, a Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of your turn. And what I don't know what the difficulty is.
All of your monk abilities are based on let me see. It's all under your martial arts. It's 8 plus your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency.
Okay, 8 plus 4 plus 3. 8 7 so 16. Or I mean, excuse me, 8 plus 7 is 15.
15? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So this guy has a just check on his constitution.
Miss, low roll, let's go. Noonan,
right, Noonan. Let's see. He gets 10. Okay, so he's stunned. All right, so the stunned condition. Let's see what that does. Nice work. How many key points do you have now? 7.
Yes.
Okay, a stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, can speak only falteringly, automatically fails strength and dex saves. Attacks have advantage against him, and this lasts till the end of your next turn, I think.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay, can you roll another d6 for me? He drops the vial.
3.
Okay. All right. It lands on the dirt. Okay. So that was you, Maharib. You can go. You see your elephant friend just leap off to go and chase somebody.
I'm not too interested because he's not paying me, so I'm gonna keep pushing the cart. And turn.
Awesome.
I turn to Ramus and say, "Master Krill, this way," and I just like push the ox again.
So this time it's an opposed. Well, no, this time because we see the ox's hooves touch the ground and it snorts at you and like shakes its head and sort of sets its head down and like leans into it if you're still gonna try to push him.
Yeah. I like. You see me kind of like let go and I crack my neck and pop my knuckles and put my hands on the ox's horns.
All right, let me see if I have stats for something that is ox-like.
Okay.
Because he's not a cow. Let's see.
They should have ox, I would think. Let's see.
Beast. Let's find something close.
Or like a draft horse, maybe.
He's stronger than a horse. Camel. Stronger than a camel. Let me keep looking here. Cow, ox. There it is. Thank you, Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a tough cow. All right. So let's see here. Cow, bracket, ox. Awesome. All right, here we go. So the number to beat, the ox gets a d20 plus 4. A 6. Go ahead and make an athletics check there.
I'm not going to say what I could have been here to fail because we've done that in the past. So I'm just going to say that I'm not going to say it. I'm going to roll 15.
Okay, you're good. You're good. So, so the ox like gets mad at you and like leans in to try to push you, like butts you with its head, and you just like, what do? You grab its horns, like shove it backwards. Do you pick it up and push it? Like
I pick it up and push it. If I grab its horns, I'd be afraid of just like ripping them off its head.
Yeah. So you kind of like you reach underneath its arms and its torso, and you just pick it up off the ground enough, and its little legs are kicking, and then you just walk forward holding the ox so that the whole cart just rolls backwards.
Great.
Awesome. All right. So that's another. Let's move you, and then we'll move the cart accordingly. They're 15 feet. And the cart moves along with you, and people are just amazed at this feat of strength. Like they've forgotten about Yotazo almost completely. Like he ran off, but here they see a huge man lifting an ox and pushing it backwards. This is great. So the peasants are like clapping and watching, and they're all very excited about this.
Now, the only thing that I see, I don't see any other danger, right? Like I just see the Loxodon who jumped off and started.
Yeah, like there's the tent is kind of fucked up, so you sort of have. Yeah, you just see him like beating on somebody, honestly, because like even with a clear line of sight, it looks like he's fighting a peasant.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna action surge, but I'll end my turn there if there's nothing else to.
Sure. Yeah.
Like I can't really get over there. I already used all my movement.
Okay, so it's clear that now that their dude is like stunned, it's clear that this guy's gonna need some backup. So they're gonna use their turn to materialize. From the ground, you see ruptures open up, and a human arm and then a head as the dead crawl forth from the earth. There are three corpses that drag themselves up out of the ground, but maybe more concerning, behind you, Ramus, in the wan light, in the twilight, you see shadowy figures clad in ghostly raiment flicker into existence at the behest of their dark master. So they're basically two glowing green eyes and then a vaguely human form that fades into existence behind you. That is their turn. I'm going to add them to the initiative order.
Oh boy.
And then we'll have the order properly squared away. So this Deathlock, and then those guys are on 15, and these guys are last in the order. So let me reorganize this so in the correct order here. Okay, Ramus Krill, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Upon seeing that I am now surrounded by undead, Ramus,
poor peasants.
Ramus uses Channel Divinity for the first time to do something different. A big, bright, fiery burst appears in the sky. It's for a split second of pure flame, and all the undead around just are afraid of it for a second because it's a Channel Divinity turn undead.
Right.
They all have to make
the light of the Arcana yet flows through you. So they need to make saving throws.
Yeah, they need to make Wisdom saving throws, DC 18. And if they fail, they are frightened of me and have to move away from me only on their turns until they're out of line of sight.
Okay, so the Wraiths have advantage on this. The zombies do not.
Is this the first time that Ramus Krill has used any magic or any power in front of me and Zoe?
Probably. Unless I don't think we got into any fights yet together.
Okay. Yeah, this is a big surprise then.
There's a blinding light from behind you. Yeah, right. There's a blinding light behind you, and and then you see Ramus like limbed with this flickering fire. When you use your turn undead, are you high enough level that you just annihilate like low CR creatures?
CR 1 and lower are destroyed instantly if they fail.
Okay. Oh yeah, if they fail. All right. So I'll make the roll anyway. Chances are pretty good. I got to roll it 3 times for these zombos. 1, 2, close. 3. Okay, all 3 of them. And this is what you see, right, Maharib? You see more of the effects. There's a bright flash behind you. You turn around to see, like, what the hell was that? And you see 3, like, bodies just burning up. Like they got hit by a nuclear furnace. They're just, like turning to dust. Okay. Their bones clattering to the earth. And then everyone starts screaming. There's total chaos because... there's violence. They don't know if somebody died. Like there's just like chaos and screaming. And you turn and you see Ramus, and he's got this halo of light around him that is fading quickly. Do you want to do anything else, Ramus?
Then I will move up beside my beefy tank.
Yep.
And I will bonus action, I will use summon spirit weapon next to the one that failed the saving throw. I mean, that passed the saving throw. The creature on the bridge.
Okay. Yeah, up here. Okay. Does your spiritual weapon look different now? Or are you still, is it still like a hammer? Like, what do you want your spiritual weapon to look like?
It's now a whip of flame. That's what
rad.
it looks like now.
Cool. So we hear this like this cracking sound, this thunder crack of a bullwhip, and yeah, in the air, a snaking form of fire appears. Damn. Okay. Like the Balrog whip, totally. Let me find a cool whip for you, like a Lamborghini or something.
I'm gonna ghost ride the whip.
That's right. This ghost is about to ride the whip. Let's see. I got a lot of characters using whips. I definitely know there's one in here somewhere.
I think while he's finding that, there's definitely a moment of me turning around, seeing what the fuck that light is, you running to me, and then like casting whatever this spiritual weapon ability looks like. And I'm just staring at you with like a concerned look. But I don't say anything.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then when it appears, it gets to make an attack, right?
Yep. I rolled 21. I didn't have disadvantage.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Well, I'll look for one later. For right now, we'll just use. Chain I can use. Okay, cool. And you got a 21. So roll, roll damage, and that's a hit for sure.
7 force damage.
Nice. Okay. All right. So the whip lashes out and strikes the creature. There we go. There's your whip, Ramus. Okay, cool. All right. So, Yotazo, you've jumped forward, you've struck this guy, he's staggered for the rest of this turn. What would you like to do?
Let's see. I would like to. First thing I would like to do is like use my trunk to pick up that vial.
Okay. Yep. You can take the use an object action, I believe, to crouch down, pick it up, and
has a reach of 5 feet and live number of pounds. Blah blah. Lift, drop, hold. Yep. Grapple someone.
Yeah, I think picking it up off of the floor is an action, but it keeps both your hands free. So you just lean over. You don't even. It's got to reach of 5 feet, so you just reach down and pick it up. And now you have this trunk, your trunk wrapped around this green glass orb.
Hold on 1 second.
Yep.
I'm hearing music. I apologize.
Zeke is losing his mind, everybody.
Where it's coming from.
That's not on mine.
I got it.
JP's just torturing you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway.
Okay. So that is an action. It would mean that you still have a bonus action, and your move, and you have your move action.
Okay, so after you take the attack action, so that counts as the attack action.
Yeah, it's an action to pick up.
So then I can do flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows is after you take your attack action. Like you don't have your attack action if you pick up the thing.
Oh, that's why I asked. It doesn't count as the attack action.
No, it doesn't count as the attack action, but it uses up your it's your
gotcha.
main.
Takes
action.
the place of. Gotcha.
Yeah, it requires an action, not a bonus action. Or
okay, let me see. Pardon me for taking this second here. I'm still getting used to like what
No, it's
I'm
totally
actually going to
fine.
write down all the bonus actions that I can do.
Sure.
Let's see. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What can I do? So I have move and bonus, but a lot of the bonus
They're
actions,
follow-ups. Yeah.
Yep. follow-up attacks. So let's see here. So I can't like the grapple. I can't grapple.
Yeah, most stuff requires doing your like regular attacks. Yeah, you can do your patient defense.
Yeah, I can do that. That is key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Does that mean I'm readying it?
No, you're taking the dodge action, which means anybody who attacks you has disadvantage when in doing so. Normally, that's a full action.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Just to the end of this turn or to the end of my next turn?
It'll be the end of your next turn. Yeah, until your turn starts again. Yeah.
Perfect. And I will do that.
Okay. All right. Yep. So there are no living. I'll say no living zombies, but like obviously. Okay, so the dude that you are fighting is not stunned anymore. You are dodging. He will and you've got his thing now. He is going to, let's see how many spells he's got. Let me use one of those. Okay, so he's gonna cast a spell. He reaches into his pouch, his component pouch, and he holds his hands out, and floating in between his hands is a tiny, like a metal bar. And there's a flickering of light, an orb around it, and he claps his hands. The bar is consumed by the spell, and he reaches out, and you feel tendrils of chilling magic pass over you. I need you to make a saving throw. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see here. So this is a spell and not like an attack action?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Because I know some spells like have to do like a melee attack or whatever.
No. This is just you make a saving throw.
Cool. Got it. Wisdom saving throw coming up. Big 7.
Big 7. Okay. And that means you are paralyzed. You feel an icy paralysis flow through you, and your limbs harden up and stiffen, and you're frozen. You're frozen in place. So let me put a little.
Now that wouldn't count as charmed or frightened, right?
You are neither charmed nor frightened. You are paralyzed, which is a different effect.
Got it.
So paralyzed means that you are incapacitated, cannot move or speak, automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, attacks against you have advantage, and any attack that hits you is a crit if they're within 5 feet of you. But this dude has no interest in fighting you. He looks at you and he scowls, and he reaches out, and he's gonna take the jar or the thing from your grip. Yeah. So he reaches out and he's gonna take it as he walks away. He's gonna head this way. Okay. All right. So he grabs his thing from you, and now he's got the spell he's concentrating on freezing you in place. Okay. All right. So concentration, hold spell. Cool. All right. I said to make a note, so don't forget. And then it is Maharib's turn.
Cool. I draw the two-handed sword and like shove the tip of it into the ground. And I will take the hold action, and anyone that comes within melee range of me, I will attack. And so I'm just holding the ground.
Anyone at all, or just anyone
of these?
Comes within
any
range
of these
threateningly?
Any of these creatures? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, because I was gonna say there's a Okay, so that's actually great. That's a good question because I guess I forgot to hold on. I need to roll initiative for someone.
Yeah, I don't just turn around and kill the ox. He doesn't. He's not.
All right, because the ox is gonna attack you.
Okay, great.
So I wanted to know if you're gonna preempt that.
No.
By attacking for. No, you're just gonna let it. Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna chop the axe's head off. I promise that guy I wouldn't.
So let me roll initiative. The ox. Okay, so the ox will go on a 4. Okay, there we go. All right, so you're gonna hold your action, and what is it? If any of the undead attack you,
any of the undead come within melee range, yeah, I will attack them.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, so the ones that are feared, they just have to move away. Is that right?
Yeah, they have to use their action and they have to basically dash away. Action and all movement. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so they can fly, so they do that. And they're just gonna fly straight up. They're just gonna like fly up in the air. Okay, so they both fly up into the air away from you. Okay, all right. And then that ends when you like
1 minute.
After a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I will add
10 rounds.
Yep. There's one. Okay, and there's one round that has passed so far. Cool. Okay. All right, and I'll do paralysis. I'll add that to the order as well. And that happens 9 more rounds additionally. Okay, so the one that isn't paralyzed. Let's see. I think it's going to fly. Actually, it's got a target near it. It's just going to try to kill this. It's Officer Decha. Time to die, buddy.
Yeah.
So it reaches out. It reaches out with a ghostly claw, and Decha is terrified. He's just standing like trembling, like, oh god, no, please! And this wraith reaches out, tries to reach into his chest, and it gets a 9. His armor class is, let's see, does he have a penalty to his dexterity? No, he backs off. He doesn't. He like falls back behind a peasant and is like, oh god, no, and like staggers back, and the wraith kind of like menaces him, but doesn't grab him. Cool. Okay, Ramus, it's your turn. You get to live another turn, Decha.
Yeah, I will. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and cast. Okay, what was it? Scorching Ray, level 3 at the wraith. So I have 4 rays to fire them. So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
Okay, you hit him 3 times.
3 times.
Yep.
For pathetic damage. 12 damage.
Oof.
Damn.
Okay, and he takes 12 damage. Yeah, because chat was asking, and I think this is worth noting. The Court of Coins guards have all fallen back on the bridge and are just letting whatever bad shit is happening happen. They're not running forward to help. Cool. All right, so Ramus, you fire a bunch of scorching rays. They sear the ghostly form of the wraith, but do not dispel it.
And an extra 12 spiritual weapon.
Nice. Yeah, and you crack the whip for another 12. Great. Okay.
Yeah, it's not showing the scorching ray attack rolls. I don't know.
All right, here we go. It's time for the real MVP. It's time for the real MVP. Here we go. The first attack Maharib has to deal with in the whole game. Here we go. Here comes Maharib.
Moo.
I get a 21. Is that a hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
Moo.
You take 8 piercing damage. So you turn to make sure Ramus is okay, and the ox swings its head and its horn jabs into your side.
I'm going to use Stone's Endurance to hopefully shrug this off.
Okay.
So it's a D12 plus my con modifier to see how much damage it just shrugs off.
Okay. So this is your reaction. Sure.
13.
Okay, so the horn, instead of piercing your skin, like it catches you in an area where you don't have armor, but the tip of the horn just scratches across your skin. And Ramus, you noticed this, like because you were saying you haven't been in a fight before, like that should have impaled him, like that should have gone right in, but it just scratches across his abs, and he seems fine.
Yeah. Is the owner of the oxen still in eye? And still in sight?
You can't. I don't think so. Not at a glance. Like all these all of these peasants are screaming and fleeing and are just like trying to like it's chaos. They don't know what's going on.
Okay, I don't say anything then. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. So Yatazo, you are paralyzed. I am afraid, and so you do nothing more than watch as the strange things unfold. Do you have anything you'd like to do?
I know. No extra save.
So this isn't one of those abilities that gives you a save every turn. It's as long as he concentrates, you are frozen in place. Okay. But I believe you have.
We're asking about like if I can just shuffle it off. This is not fear or charm, so I can't do that. The stillness of mind or purity of whatever.
Yep, that is correct. So you are frozen in place. The spell, let's see. There's no effect on undead. Yada yada. It's not hold person. Let's see. Oh yeah, you get another wisdom save at the end of your turn. So you don't get this turn, but yeah, you get another one. Go ahead and roll. It's not hold person, okay. But you get another. Okay. You get another roll.
Let's do it then. There's a 21.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. All right. So at the end of your turn, you shake it off.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So he hears your mighty trumpeting. He's gonna move over to the edge of the river, and let's see what spells I've got left on me here. Okay. I think he's gonna attack. So he reaches up, and greenish like shadow forms around his hands, and he thrusts his hand out, and a bolt of necrotic energy leaps forward towards you. What's your armor class?
This is me you're talking about?
Yes.
17.
17? Okay. You dodge out of the way. It hits a tree, and the tree like withers and like bends in on itself. But you dodged it. Flies past you. Okay. Nice work. Okay. Maharib, it's your turn.
I really don't want to kill this ox.
The ox is tied to the cart. No, this doesn't count as a missile. The ox is tied to the cart, so if you just move out of its range, it won't be able to attack you. I mean, it'll have to pull the cart to hit you. But yeah.
If I move out of its range right now, does he get an attack of opportunity, or he can't because he can't move?
Yes, the ox would indeed get an attack of opportunity as you move away.
Fuck.
You're 110 hit points, and you're like batting an eye at this.
Hey, I
just don't want to. No, it's not that I'm worried about being hurt. I just don't want to kill the ox.
Don't make me kill you, ox.
I mean, there's no one in range right now. I'm gonna turn and I'll turn and like stroke its chin, and I'm gonna make an animal handling roll to try to calm it the fuck down.
Awesome. You're like, okay, dummy, come here.
Yeah.
Shut up, shush, it's fine,
yeah.
Moron. Okay, yeah, do it. Make an animal handling check.
Yeah, please. I'm trying to. I don't have advantage. I don't think there's any. Okay.
Oh no!
God damn it! I rolled. There's the one.
You're the Down syndrome kid who pet the dog too hard. Oh no!
No, the ox. No, he doesn't kill the ox. He just makes it angrier. We see him just like snort in his eyes, like bloodshot and bulge, and he's just like, "This ox is mad that you're trying to patronize him," and he just shakes you off and lets out a terrible roar. And unless you want to move, that's the end of your turn.
Is it going to be even harder if I try it again?
Yes, yeah, you'll have disadvantage if you try it again.
Or the Andre the Giant, like, oh, I think I jogged him too hard.
Yeah. Fuck. All right. I'll just take it. What were you gonna say, Dan?
I was saying the Wrath is exactly 30 feet from me if you want to move towards that.
Oh, you mean the one on the bridge?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does that count as hard terrain running past those people at him? Or
Not for you, no. And not at this point, because they're all terrified and scared of zombies ripping up from the ground and what have you.
all right, yeah, I guess I will take the attack of opportunity to run towards the Wraith. If he hits, of course. For 9 damage. Hold on. I'm just gonna take the damage.
Okay.
I was thinking about just killing it, or perhaps like doing non-lethal damage to it, but it's fucking cow, man.
Okay. All right. So you get stabbed by the horn on the ox as you run by, and the ox looks at you, Ramus, like I showed him, and like snorts. Like, you want some? I got more where that came from.
Yeah. I'm gonna use action surge and get my attack in on the wraith this round. It just basically resets my round. Give me an extra action. So 2 attacks. 27, I assume, is a hit.
Yep.
Those are
So
both...
you're as you walk, you're unsheathing your sword, right? You're drawing out your blade. We haven't seen it before.
Right.
Do you want to tell us what it looks like?
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna reroll that damage. Yeah. So the sword, like I said, at the hilt is just leather wrapped. The blade is unusually thick. Like, it's a very flat, wide blade. There's like a red tinge to it in the metal, which is definitely something that's obscure. It's about 7 feet in length. It's fucking massive.
7 feet long sword.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's a great sword.
Yeah. And there's a jeweled pommel on it, but you can't really see anything unless you inspect it closer. And I'm going to reroll that damage thanks to great weapon fighting, which allows me to reroll on any one. And I had 2 ones. And I have to take whatever the new damage is. I'll take the 11.
Okay, cool.
Then second attack. 23.
Okay, yep.
And 15.
Nice. All right, 11 and 15. All right, so Bahath sings forth, ready to spill blood. Unfortunately, these things don't have blood, but Bahath will take it. And so you swing the blade through its ectoplasmic form, and it just like tears into it as if it were flesh. The creature shrieks in rage, having been, sliced open with your blade. And yeah, turns to face you. So it is the Wraith's turn. These ones continue their flight away from you and up. And the remaining one will turn its attentions on Maharib. So let's see what it can do. It's going to attempt to life drain you. It misses. Do not suffer the effects of the Wraith's life drain attack.
Okay, I'm going to use a superiority dice and riposte against it. So I just get another attack. And
nice.
It adds the superiority die to the attack damage roll. 12. Fuck, that's probably not a hit, right?
12 is not a hit, no.
Okay.
No, just barely. So you lunge for it, and it like the battle dance here. You attack, and it floats back away from you, and the two of you are trying to kind of get at each other. Okay, Ramus.
I'm going to cast a guiding bolt at the creature.
Okay, sure.
Can find it. There it is.
There it is.
14.
You hit. Yep, you hit it.
Okay, it will deal 9 radiant damage. Wow, really bad rolls.
Okay,
and the next
that is a bad
attack,
roll. Yep.
next attack will have advantage on
Excellent.
the
Okay.
roll.
The searing light of heaven blasts this thing and dissipates some of its form.
I forgot to do my spirit weapon attack.
Yes, yeah. Take
15
the
for an extra.
Yep.
7.
There it is. Okay, so the spiritual weapon finishes the job. So the whip of flame wraps around it and tightens around the thing until it breaks and dissipates into a puff of smoke and dissolves. Cool. All right, so he's toast. I think this cow, JP got a 1 on his animal handling. This cow's pissed. He's gonna attack Ramus. Ramus?
He misses.
He misses you.
Nice.
You get butted from behind and like stagger forward, and the cow's just looking at you like, I'm gonna kill your ass. But you're fine. It doesn't hurt you.
I would like to glare at the ox.
Looks up at you like, see you. All right, Yota, your turn.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Let's see here. So, do I know where? Okay, so he fired bolts at me, so I know.
See him. He turns around and hucked a grave bolt at you. Yeah.
Hold on. It's just it's so spread out that it's kind of tough to see where everybody is. And is come on, you asshole. Is that him right there?
Where?
Right there.
Yeah.
That is him. Okay, good. Okay.
Yes,
So
he's cool.
motherfucker threw a gray bolt at me. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get him.
Okay.
So how do you do that like little like graph of how I move?
Zigzag thing? Okay, so this is a very difficult thing to explain. Everybody I've ever explained.
It doesn't.
Everyone I've ever explained it to can't get it on the first try.
Use the space bar, basically.
No, not anymore. It's different now.
Oh,
so
fuck.
you
Okay,
click on your token, left click your token to pick it up, right? So now you're like moving it around, right? So click and pick up your token. Okay, then hit Q. Move it a little ways. You'll see a little yellow line. Then hit Q again. Then move it. Then hit Q, and you hit Q for every waypoint that you want to give it.
Go. Okay.
And then
The goat's fucking possessed. Kill it.
the
Like
demon goat.
It's for
Just like that.
How do you make
There
a
you
replay?
If you
It
control
does it for
Z,
us. Oh.
if you control Z, that it'll return your token.
It plays
That's
for us,
original.
Zeke, when you do it. It doesn't do it if you do it yourself.
Jesus Christ. I tried Control Z and it didn't work.
Okay.
Okay. Let me try that again.
Players might not be able to do that. Okay.
Oh, okay. So I can do this. Wait, no. God damn you, asshole. I did this. Q. Thank you. Q. Yeah. Q. There, like that. 40 feet.
Yeah. So we can all see you do the little move. And then if you so there you go. You got it. Okay, perfect.
Excellent. All right.
All right. So yeah, you dash over there.
Yep. And do I see the vial still?
Yeah, he's got it in his hand. Yeah.
Okay. I am just going to try and I'm going to stun him again if I can.
Yeah. Right. So you want to take a swing.
Yep.
And if you hit him, you want to use your stun. Okay.
Stunning strike is I have to hit, right?
Yeah, it's just a byproduct of hitting.
Okay, cool. So, yep, I'm just gonna wail upside his head. Like I duck in and out of the trees and I pop out and I just backhand him with the jug again. Hopefully knock his fucking head into orbit. 27.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
So you want to make you want to spend a key point to make him do damage.
Yep. Okay, damage first.
Yep.
10 damage.
Okay. All right. So now he's going to make a save. What do we say? DC 15 con save, was it?
It is a Constitution saving throw 17.
Ooh, okay, he fails. So he is he's stunned.
15. It's 15.
Okay. So he drops the I'm gonna just roll this time. He drops the okay, so the vial falls, and I think it lands. Can you roll a D2 for me? Basically flip a coin.
Okay.
Falls out of his hand, lands on the ground. Okay. And rolls down towards the river.
There's no way I can catch it, like use a reaction to catch it, right?
I mean, you can not attack him. You could just use if you move, you can like rush over towards it and grab it. Like that can be the rest of your action. Yeah.
Well, I kind of want. I mean, that's what kind of what I do with my trunk. Since it's 5 feet, I can shoot it out 5 feet and use it to grab. Right.
Yeah. If you choose not to do anything else for the rest of your turn, you could like run and move and like drop prone and grab it. Right? Throw yourself down and pick it up. He's stunned anyway, so he's not going to be doing anything about it.
Oh, so I couldn't pick it. I can just grab it with my trunk before it hits the ground and rolls. I guess.
Oh, like as it's falling out of his hand. Oh. Yeah. So before it lands on the ground. Yeah, fuck it, sure.
Okay. I'd love to do that. What would I have to roll?
Let's make it a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
This is the kind of shit you do all the time, grabbing missiles and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was thinking too. I was wondering if I should do the grab missile thing, the deflect missiles thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So do I get advantage since it's dexterity?
No, you just have your bonus because it's dexterity.
Okay.
20. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. So you just like blunk and you grab it with your trunk. We see it fall into the little like grabby end of your trunk.
Okay.
Okay.
Then let's see. Hold on.
You can attack him again. Like I think that's fine. Let's say that was your reaction. So yeah, you can go ahead and punch him again or hit him with the jug or whatever. You haven't used your bonus action, so you actually have 2. You're entitled to 2 more attacks.
Yeah, I can do the flurry of blows, but what's supposed attached to flurry of blows? There it is. Whenever you use flurry of blows,
3 more attacks.
Flurry of blows, you gain the benefit of disengage action, and your walking speed increases to 10. Okay, so that's just automatic. What happens?
Yes, when you flurry. So right now you've used 1 attack. You're entitled to 1 more. Then you can use your bonus action to either make 1 or a flurry of blow, which is 2 more. So go ahead and make your second attack.
Okay, let me do that. Yep.
Yeah, you have advantage. You have advantage because he's stunned.
Now I can use my weapon for this?
Yes. Yeah, because this is your second attack.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, roll damage.
9.
Okay. All right. Now you can do 1. You have a bonus action. You can do one more, like 1 unarmed attack, or you can spend a key point and do 2 unarmed attacks as a flurry of blows.
That's what I would do. Okay, so I'm down to 4 key.
Okay. And then attack 2 more times with an unarmed attack. Yeah. First strike stun is a big deal.
So annoying to me.
What is?
I'm getting fucking music in my head.
I don't know why that's happening, but I'm sorry.
I have to figure out where it's coming from. There we go.
Sorry that you're losing. I'm sorry you're losing your mind.
No, it's all right. No big deal. Okay, so 2 unarmed attacks. Here comes 1. Bip. Okay. 25. 10 damage.
10. Okay.
Yep. And then another one. 13.
No, 13 is not a hit. You miss on 13.
Okay.
So he's stunned, so you have advantage. It's 16.
You do have advantage though. 16 is a hit. That's right.
That's right. Okay.
I think you do.
1 more damage. Boop.
Yep, do it.
7.
All right. So you're just like smashing him with the jug and punching him and kicking him. He's just getting fucking whipped on by your. Yeah.
So just so you can picture it, this elephant like comes like dashing through the trees, pops out of that big old tree at the bottom there, swings his jug around, bip, hits him in the head, stuns him, whips out his trunk, grabs the vial out of the air, backhands with the jug again, kicks him in the fucking stomach, and then unarmed strike, so it doesn't have to be my hands.
No, I mean, it doesn't matter. Then just bang. Cool. With an entrance like that, you must be the Juggernaut. So you burst out and just like lay into him. You lay into him, and he's staggered. He's pummeled. He can't act. And so we skip his turn. Maharib, it is your turn.
There's no other.
And
like,
that should have been yours.
There's no other. At least I can't see any other like undead, right? There's only the cow.
There's some like wispy flying away ghosts that are up in the air.
Okay, I kind of like look around. I sheathe.
Okay, so I will tell you this. I'll tell you this. There is one.
Oh, I know.
Foe.
I know. I sheathe the sword and I start like menacingly walking towards the cow.
Okay. All right.
And I'll get. Let me just measure to make sure. Yeah, I get right next to the cow, and I will try another animal handling roll.
You could also try to intimidate the cow if you want. You have other venues.
Well, one's a +3 Adam, and my intimidate's a -1. So I'm gonna go with the animal handling.
So you have disadvantage on animal handling. You're still like, calm down.
fun.
No blood must be spilled here tonight.
I mean,
Okay.
I think disadvantage is worse than a -2. I guess.
It might be. Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna like scream at the top of my fucking lungs at the cow
Okay.
with intimidate.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Do it. Okay, so let me make a wisdom save here. I just need a better than 0. Okay,
0.
so
You rolled a 3. What is this shit?
I love.
So you yell as loud as you can at this ox, and the ox just bellows back at you. It's just like, "Brrr," and the two of you are just yelling at each other. All right, so the wraiths continue to spiral away in terror. Ramus, it's your turn.
Jesus.
If I can see that, I just look at my jug and just shake my head like, what the fuck? Did I tip over?
Ramus, what do you want to do?
Okay. I'm going to move through the crowd.
Okay, the ox makes an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay.
It misses.
He
It's like,
misses.
and like swings out at you. You're like, fuck you, and you walk away. Yep.
And then I will now I get a good look at this thing, and
Yeah, now
Yeah, but, like,
it
what-
looks
who's-
to you it looks like Yota is fighting a person. It looks like he's fighting like a peasant. Kind of like a funny looking peasant, but just a peasant, not a scary undead guy.
okay. I guess I walk up, I'm just confused.
Uh-huh.
Why he's attacking this guy. I guess I'll just ask him, Yoda, what are you, why are you attacking this man?
Well, this man had this, and I show him the vial with my trunk.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't explain it. I got a bad feeling.
I don't have time for distractions. And I just I do a Toll the Dead to kill him because I think it's just a peasant.
Yeah, you're like, just kill him. Okay. Yeah, do it.
This should easily kill him. So just make a DC Wisdom save 18 or take damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
7 necrotic.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Okay. Yeah. So you use the spell, and you can see like a flickering, and I think like I said to Yoda before, you actually see his true face. You see the look, and he's this like strange kind of death touched creature.
What the hell is that?
The illusion flickers.
Then I'll move the spiritual weapon 20 feet closer to him over the edge of the river.
Okay, it's like 20 out there. Okay, great. All right. Maharib, you were attacked by the cow.
It hits.
It hits you.
Fucking cow.
It deals you 7 damage.
One accurate cow. God.
Yeah.
This cow's the fucking MVP on my turn. Everybody else has nothing good.
Now, can you deal non-lethal damage to it as a fucking
Yes. Yeah, totally. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can just try to knock it out. Yep. Okay, so Iota, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay.
He's gonna be staggered until the end of this turn, I think. Let me look up your stunning fist. Fisting stun. It lasts
until the end of your next turn. Mine.
Right, the end of this turn. So you can still just give him another 3 or 4 attacks if you want.
Yep. Stunning just gives me advantage. I can't just like go up and coup de grace, right?
Correct. However, the idea here, and as you are learning with a monk, as long as you have key points to spend, it's pretty easy to re-stun somebody. Because if you hit him again and you spend a key point, you can lock him in. Yeah, you can pretty much just like you and him, you just stay fighting this one guy.
And I could stay here, or I can save it. Like if I want to kill the guy, and then like I haven't done it yet, I can use the last time I hit them to use it as stun, so I can save.
Correct. It's after any successful hit. Yeah.
Perfect. Now, quick question: did I see what he was, or am I seeing a peasant as well?
You're seeing a peasant now. You had a brief glimpse of some other thing.
Okay. Then I will. Is that a river behind him? Perhaps
it is indeed a river behind him.
Oh, maybe this is Sparta. No,
that's you could try to kick him into the river. You could also just kill him.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to. Does drinking out of my thing? Does that take up any like a bonus or attack action?
Yes, drinking a drink is a use an object. It's like drinking a potion.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I'm going to just haul off and try and knock his head off with my jug.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, you hit him.
6 more bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hit him until he's dead, or I use up one of my strikes.
Okay, so you get another attack. Okay. You're entitled to that.
One more attack. Oh wait, okay. It can be armed attack. Sorry. Okay.
Yes, these can be armed. Yep. Okay, so that's a hit.
Okay, one more hit with 8 more damage.
So now you can use your bonus action to make a hit, or you can spend a key and do 2 more hits.
Yep, I will spend a key and do 2 more hits.
Okay. All
right. This is unarmed.
Yep.
Oh, and he's stunned too, so it's...
Yep, so that's a crit.
Crit, okay. So 10.
Okay, and then another one.
One more. Another crit.
Another crit. Nice. Yep. Just punching the shit out of this thing.
Okay, and then since I hit with this one, this will be my
roll your damage. Roll your damage.
Yep. I'll roll damage first. Okay, 8 more.
For 8. Okay, now you can choose to spend another key point to make him do the stun again.
So he doesn't like this. That didn't kill him.
No, he's still alive. Yep.
Okay, cool. Then I will do the key and the stun.
Okay.
Yep. And then that's a con saving throw versus 50.
He gets a 6. He's still stunned.
Perfect.
All right.
So you see like me talk to Ramus. I've still got the vial in my trunk here. And I'm not even looking at the guy I'm hitting. I'm talking to Ramus, and I'm just smacking him with the jug. Doof. And then and then I hit him with the left cross again. And then let's see. Oh, and then just come up like with a backhand. So it's like a spinning back fist.
Nice. Yeah, and you're treating him like a punching bag. Like he's just getting knocked around and
like one of those
silly
practice dummies in Final Fantasy.
All right, Mahari, what do you want to do?
Being that I'm not a monk, what does unarmed strike look like for me? Is it just D1 plus my strength? What does the damage look like?
You can do non-lethal damage with your sword.
I know.
You can just like
I'd rather just punch this thing.
right, just a regular unarmed attack.
Yeah, I just want to punch it in its head. I just don't know what.
You want to Conan this shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, at this point, like, I respect the animal, so I'm not gonna.
Instead of using a weapon, you can use an unarmed strike, a punch, kick, headbutt, or whatever. On a hit, an unarmed strike deals damage equal to 1 plus your strength mod.
Okay.
You are proficient in unarmed strikes.
And then for the attack, is it a D20 plus my strength? What's the attack?
D20 plus your strength plus your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay, so all right, then I grab this thing's horns and I'm just gonna fucking headbutt this thing to try to knock it out.
Okay, all right. So make the attack roll. Oh boy, here we go. So you deal what double your damage.
So it's basically 2d1s plus 5, right? Because it's just plus your strength. So
yeah,
12 damage.
Okay. You only apply your modifier once, right? Because it's 7 damage. It's your normal one plus the extra. Yeah, I mean you knock it out. You do it. You do the thing.
Okay.
It's not dead though. It's just sleeping.
Great.
So you smash it with your head, and it is knocked unconscious and just and falls over. And I think it just falls over in its yoke. Like it can't hit the ground. It just goes limp and is just hanging from the cart yoke. And when it goes down, I think it does the opposite of what we saw before, and it like slowly tips forward, and the cart is just hanging in the air, and like boxes fall off of it, and yeah.
Great.
And now it's just lying there, unconscious on the ground.
I rub its head.
You have a slight headache.
Yeah, I rub its head.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll move I guess that far. I don't know why it didn't move me.
Okay.
Why didn't it move me?
I don't know, because you're just measuring, not actually moving.
Oh, right. You have to pick it up. Derp.
Yeah, you got to change to the move tool. Yeah, there you go.
Hold on.
Okay. I see. Follow after
yeah,
Ramus.
I'll figure it out. But yeah,
okay.
I'm going up there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Ramus, what are you doing?
I'm going to move a little closer to the creature that I now know is something's not right with him. And I just know it needs to die. I'm going to cast a level 4 Scorching Ray on him. So 5 blasts with advantage since he's stunned. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think all 5 hit.
Nice. Yes, they do.
It really hates Scorching
one of them is a crit.
That's a lot of damage. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so 8 for the first one, 10 for the second one, 7, 6, 6, and 9.
So
okay, all right.
Can crit.
Yeah, because it's an attack roll. Okay, so you just like fire. The first few hit and sear his flesh. The next one goes like through him, tears a hole in him, and he starts to just burn up and disintegrate. Now I want to check something. I think you can speak if you're stunned. Still, he's dying. He's dead. You've killed him. But I want to just check. Speak only falteringly. Perfect. Okay, so he doesn't. This isn't like he doesn't activate an ability or anything. He's dying. He just has something he needs to say first. And he looks up at you as his magical disguise is like burning away, and he's turning to ash, and he looks at you, Ramus, and he smiles, and he says, "Welcome home, Ramus Krill," and he drifts like ash floats out over the river.
Am I able to hear that? Do I need to make a perception roll?
Yeah. He says it. No, he says it loud enough that all 3 of you can hear it.
Okay. Is combat over?
Yes. The wraiths disappear when their master is killed. Yeah.
I just looked at Ramus. Friend of yours.
I've never seen that creature or man before.
Something is wrong in the Court of Swords.
Well, might have something to do with this. And I kind of look at him and I'd curl my trunk around to show him like the vial that I'm holding. And I like offer it to him. What is it?
Can I make an Arcana check on the vial? Or whatever it is?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay, 3. I don't know anything about it.
Okay. I mean, yeah, so I'll tell you the physical thing. It is a bulb-shaped vial with a narrow neck with a wax seal. And inside is a dark green, like it's not the sort of healthy green of chlorophyll. It's this kind of murky, like swamp mud kind of green. But just at a glance, you can't tell.
Did he make the Arcana check by holding it, or was he just looking at it?
He was. I assume he had it in his hand and he was like turning it over.
Okay.
Holding my hand, looking at it. Yeah.
I put my hand down. Master Krill, may I look the vial?
As long as you're very careful, this is something bad. If that thing wanted it so badly.
Yeah, I take it. I'm gonna make an Arcana roll as well. Fuck, 9.
Try not to headbutt it.
You couldn't see that.
I'm kidding.
He knows the unmistakable sound of Goliath's skull meeting cow head.
I smelled you do it.
Yeah, you smelled me too. 9 tells me nothing.
No, a 9 is insufficient, unfortunately.
Okay, I toss it back. Never mind. Are we done here, Master
Is
Krill?
it like corked or is it like
Corked and then waxed, right? So they plugged it with a cork and then waxed the cork so that it wouldn't, like, I don't know, spoil or get free, or maybe it has dangerous vapors.
okay?
I asked, are we done here, Master Krill?
Yes.
So you turn back. Yeah, you turn back and you see the peasants, and like they've gone. Many of them have scattered in fear. The ones that are still there are like they've fallen on their hands and knees and are sobbing and weeping. Like the whole place is just like gone to total shit. The noble's bodyguard is like looking after him, and he's like down on his knees, like staring at his hands, like, oh, I almost died. And so yeah, it's just a scene of total. It's a total nightmare. But if you want to slip away. The officiate, Decha, who mysteriously survived the battle. I mean, nobody died because of you, but yeah. So Decha is like having this like, oh gods, my whole life is flashing before my eyes. Like I could have died.
I curl my trunk like to go like underneath his chin and pick up his face so I can look at him.
Okay, so you like walk over to him.
Yep.
Okay.
And I gently like
his bodyguard reaches for his sword, draws it, but is so shaken that he fumbles it and drops it on the ground. And he just stares at you like, oh God, what do I? And like takes a step back.
No, it's all right. Don't here. Have a drink and calm your nerves. And I give him the like I don't let go of it, but I kind of tip it towards his lips.
Okay. Yeah. He takes a sip from the jug. He swallows and he like spills some of it on his shirt when he looks up at you, and he's just got these big wide scared eyes.
Is this a regular occurrence these days? These dead things.
I didn't believe them when they said what they had seen in the river provinces. I thought stories. The peasants, they'll say anything to get across the... Oh heaven. And he just like is staring like he's terrified.
Well, don't worry too much. The sun has not set on the Court of Swords yet. We will see what we can do about this. No.
He says to you. He looks up at you and he says, please, you have saved our lives here today, but you don't understand. Things have changed in the court. There is a darkness. The cities have shut their gates. The province is overrun with brigands, freebooters, dangerous men. You come home to a place under shadow. You must save them. Save them all, please.
What of the king and the queen and the are they called the Immortals?
No, the Immortals were the specific leaders of the City of Brass. The family or the you can refer to the court, and in context they'll understand what you mean, because the court is also the 4 people that rule it.
Okay, but they do have king, queen, knight, page, or
king, queen, knight, page. Yep.
Okay,
and page. Yep, you got it.
I can just call them by name. Then what of the king and the queen, the knight and the page? Are they not in charge anymore?
The knight has been lost. Some 3 years now. We are a 3-wheeled wagon headed towards the precipice. Things are falling apart, Gaja.
Do you hear that, Rib? There's a job opening in the Court of Swords. Seems like one you'd be perfect for.
So we cut over to Maharivan. What are you doing? So you're walking back, and the old man who's like, "Hey, that's my ox," is over by the ox, and he's like petting its bruised head, and it's like, they're there.
You see my hand like go inside my inside of like my pouch. I don't know where I would keep the money, but I have a pouch on the side, and I pull out like 30 gold pieces, and like shake them in my hand, and hope the
and
the
he
man
looks
turns
up.
around.
Yeah.
30 gold pieces for the ox, sir.
And he looks and he looks at you, and he puts his hands out like, yeah, I'll take that, please.
Yeah, I hand him the 30 gold pieces, and
Okay.
I look past the
and
ox, the cart as well.
Yep. And he nods, and he says, yes, of course.
Okay, I hand him the money. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, he takes it, and he goes to the back, and he like takes a couple of things off the cart, and he has his money, and and he sees you kind of like gathering things up. Is there anything else? Ramus, what are you doing?
I'm looking over the body of the guy.
Oh yeah,
to see if there's any clues as to who he was.
So,
I knew my name. Yeah.
So all that's left are a pair of like peasant boots full of ash. Everything else has blown away. There's like, you can see if you squint in the sunlight, there's like a faint kind of dust cloud of this creature that just kind of is like dissipating on the air. There's 2 ash-filled boots.
Okay. Seeing if there's nothing left, I walk back to the others.
Okay.
Well, we need to go quickly.
Master Krill, I've acquired a steed.
Yeah, and the ox is awake by now and like looking around.
I kind of like not slap, but like pet the side of him. He's a fine animal.
Well, it beats walking, but it doesn't go very fast.
It is better than walking, sir. I start to like get in the back without question.
Yeah.
Ramus, do you have any idea what we're dealing with here?
I'm afraid I do. There's only one group that deals with such creatures. If we see more of them, things may be really bad here.
Yes, that one. And I point to Seicha? No, what is it?
Day chop.
Day chop. I pointed to Chop. Well, that one there, he's scared out of his mind, and I can smell the urine on his armor. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, I can say that. I say we make immediately for my parents' place and make a plan from there.
Are you sure you want to go there?
I'm going. I'm offering you haven in my family's home before you continue on with whatever it is you're doing.
Oh, I know where you live. I've seen it many times.
Pretty nice, huh?
It's very lavish. I once admired such things, but not so much anymore.
Well, if anybody knows anybody who could fix your whatever's wrong with you, I think my family would be a good starting point. Nice ox, by the way.
Thank you.
All right. So you you gather up in your wagon and head away south.
Yep. I walk around to the back of the cart and just plop down.
Okay. So the ox tries to take a step, and at first it's like, oh god, it's so much heavier than it used to be, and it's just like, and like has to strain to kind of get momentum going.
I start throwing the boxes out of the fucking cart.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you start heading off, and as you're just kind of getting outside of range, as we start to kind of close the scene, you hear a voice, a man's voice, shout after you. You hear, wait! And you turn and you look, and Maharib, you see the old man come running up, and he's got in his hands something. He's holding something in his hands. You can't see it. And he's running towards you. He's like stumbling. He wants to catch you before you leave.
Yeah, I'll slow the ox down.
Okay, so the old man runs up to
on the
you,
reins.
and he holds out his hand, and in his hand is this like perfect, like ruby red apple. He's got it in his hands, and he's obviously like been like hiding this or holding onto it. And he holds it out, and he just looks at you like, take it.
Sir, I cannot take this. That is yours. I paid you the
No,
gold.
no, fool, not for you. And you can see he's got like tears in his eyes, and he says, for her, and points at the ox. He says, Nyunyu's favorite. One more. And he like hands it to you.
I appreciate it, sir. I reach forward and grab the apple.
And he nods and he waves and he says, goodbye, Nyunyu. Goodbye, strange men. And you kind of like head off into the distance with your new ox.
Yeah, the last words are just like new, huh?
So we fade on that scene, and we do the like the crossfade where we're looking at this from above, and then it's clear that we're actually looking at someone looking at it. There is a pool of water, and it's the reflection on as we pull back, we see it's the reflection of the sunset on one of these beautiful like silver ribbons of river, and we see the jungle in the background. We can see the mountains with the sun dipping behind them, and we're close enough that we can see this this temple, this beautiful temple. And at a distance, we can see that it has statuary around it. It seems to have its own little port by the river. It's a big stone building, multi-tiered building with like big spires that come up off of it. It's ancient and stone and covered in like jungle growth. And we come closer to it, and we can see that Something is wrong. There are spikes, wooden spikes sticking up on the promenade leading up to the stairs to the temple, and on these spikes are impaled human corpses in varying states of decay. Some wearing armor, others dressed as peasants. We definitely see someone in the priest's robes of a temple of the sun priest, and as we follow up this path, a raven lands on one of the corpses and starts pecking at it. We crossfade inside. There is a room, and again, the inside of this place, the stone is ancient and cracked. There's vines kind of growing in the walls, and in this room we can see sitting in front of an enormous statue of an elephant. We see someone, a figure, cross-legged, wearing these like perfect white robes. They're almost like hard to look at because they're so white. And there's this big statue of an elephant, and the elephant is holding in its hands, the statue, holding a big sphere. And this person, we can't see their head. They have a like a hood up, and we hear the sibilant whispering sound of the wraiths. The sound that they made, and we see them smoke like crawl along the floor towards this person, and they fade in, and we hear a voice, and it's not like a gravelly, scary necromancer voice. It's just like a human voice speaking common. We hear a voice emerge from this white robed figure, and he says, "Did you find him?" And almost like embarrassed or like they're afraid, the wraiths, one of them whispers, "Yes, master. The hollow one was there." And you just see the faintest nod. And the white-robed figure says, "And my gift, does he have it?" And the other whispers, "Yes, holiness, he has it." "Very good. And we shall see." And they slink away from him like, "Yes, yes, master." Like, whoosh, like slither away, and we fade out. That's it.
God,
that's our episode.
Damn it! You goddamn tricked me.
Yeah. Cool.
All I had to do was just prove how important it was, and now you got it. You did it. Yeah, good work, everybody.
Cool.
And you got a free ox out
of
of
the
the
apple. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we got an ox out of the deal. It's a good show.
Yeah. Or the oxen. That could be the gift.
Maybe.
Yeah, right. And then we cut back and we see the ox and his eyes glow green and he looks right at the camera and he's like, soon, and he claps his hooves together. "Soon I will destroy them all."
It's true.
That part doesn't happen.
Let's do some shout outs. Dan, why don't you start us off?
All right. Thanks for having me on the show. This was a fun one. It's good to step back into Ramus, but a different form of Ramus. Just great episode. I can't wait for next week. I'm Dan. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch, /DansGaming on Twitch. Easy to find. Currently playing through Fallout 76. I'll be playing that until Friday when we check out Let's Go Pikachu on Friday. Because, yes, I play Pikachu. I play Pokemon. I'll be checking that out on Friday as well. But, again, fun show, and I can't wait until next week.
Awesome stuff. Mr. Ezekiel the Third. Some shout outs.
Yes, sir. Once again, thank you guys for coming out and watching and supporting this. God, I love Dungeons and Dragons for many, many reasons, but not the least of which watching someone headbutt a cow is kind of like a regular occurrence, and that just makes me so very happy. If you want to check me out, everything is either @ or / Ezekiel_III. That's Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Recently just uploaded we found all the lost episodes of my 250-hour Persona playthrough. So the entire fucking thing is now on YouTube from start to finish. So if you have nothing to do, absolutely no life, check it out. But also check me out after this, because in about we're gonna do the post-show thing. But after that, in about an hour, I'll be on my channel doing a sponsored stream that I kind of forgot about before I left for New York City. We're going to be playing Warframe. Let's all #live together. Going to be checking out Fortuna, and Bubblegum Pimp of the Stars will be back. So I'm going to be doing that right after this, or an hour from now. And then tomorrow, Drop Frames Games. We'll be playing Fallout 76. And then after that, back to Warframe. I got 2 of them in a row. And then lots of new games coming out that I want to check out. I've got a list of like, I'm not kidding you, like 15. So that's all I got.
Awesome stuff. Go check it out. Adam, some shout outs, and then we'll do goals.
Yeah. So thanks for coming, everybody. I've put together the traditional Court of Swords question and answer thread over at community.imejp.com. I put the link in chat. So head on over there, and you can tell everybody what you thought of the episode, ask questions, etc. You can find me and all the stuff I do at twitch.tv/AdamKoble, or you can find me on Twitter at skinnyghost. The VODs for today's episode's prep work, if you want to see how I thought it was going to go versus how it actually went, you can go and find that. It's available for subs on my Twitch channel, and it'll be on my YouTube probably next week, before the next episode anyway. So you can kind of see behind the scenes. I think that's it. That's it for me.
It didn't go as planned?
No, I mean, it never does. That's what's so great about it. But also, like, so when I prepped a bunch of stuff for like this arc overall. So if people are interested in kind of getting spoiled on some of my ideas for the larger arc, that's a good place to go and check that out.
Cool.
I did not expect the Ox to play such a major role, but we'll talk about that in the post show.
Yeah, of course. Cool. Goals, XP. You want to do some?
Yeah, let's do it. Ramus, I imagine you're still working on deciding if you can trust your companions.
Yeah, I didn't really get a chance to talk to them yet.
Yeah. So we'll probably start the next bit with that when you rendezvous with Berg and what have you. So okay, and you're still tracking down clues. I think you work towards finding out if you can trust them. You get to see them in action, right? So your level times 50 for that one. You did indeed gain access to the Court of Swords. So let me give you your experience for that guy. Everybody's level 10, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. All right. So that was a medium goal. So you get 2,400 experience for that one. Okay. Cool. Good. All right. And then I'll clear that one off. Maharib, you escorted Master Krill into the Court of Swords, made sure he got in safe, and you gained access to the court. You didn't really get to watch the Gaja fight. Yeah, all his cool fighting happened somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you get for those 2 goals, you get 4,800.
Okay.
And then Yotazo, return. You have not yet returned to Mother and Father, but you worked on it, right? Getting into the court is a way to do that. So you kind of double dipped on that one, which is smart. So you get 50 times your level, then another 2,400.
For gaining access. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it. So 2,400.
And then help Ramus to determine the cause of his ills. No.
Yeah, you didn't really have a chance to work.
Yeah.
Cool. There you go.
All right. That
Good
is
stuff.
that's the XP for everyone. We'll let you guys know when we're doing an episode next week. I'm leaving next Tuesday, so if we do an episode, it'll probably be Monday or Sunday. I don't know when Max gets back. So I need to figure that out, and then we need to figure out when we're going to be. I want to do a show before we leave. I'm just not sure if it's going to work schedule-wise. Yeah. So we will figure it out and let you guys know when that'll happen. But we should still be good for future shows in the future weeks after that. So we're going to record that post show. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to watch the post show, you'll see it later tonight over at patreon.com/rollplay as a VOD uploaded in about an hour and a half or so from now. And of course, MP3 will go up later tonight as well. And that'll do it. So we'll see you guys usually every Tuesday at 6 o'clock Eastern, but next week is going to be a little bit different because I'm leaving on Tuesday. So we'll let you guys know. We'll see you then.
We'll figure it out.
Regardly? Yeah, let's just put
regardly.
See you lately.
So what did you say last time? It was like GARP, I think was that one. Just add to your list of things that JP says by accident. They're beautiful. I love it. I want to speak JP.
Yeah, we'll see you regardly, Garpy. Bye. Peace.
Nyunyu. GARP.
Nyunyu. That is going to do it for Court of Swords, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out. Feel free to hit the follow button if you guys are new. We'll see you for more Court of Swords in the future. That's going to do it for me tonight. Sorry for not streaming earlier in the day. We had some stuff I had to take care of. Tomorrow we got Fallout 76 with the Dropped Frames crew. That's starting at normal time, 1 o'clock Eastern. Me, Ko, and Zeke jumping into that. Fallout 76 full launch. Should be a shit show. And then streams should just continue as normal. There's no Far Verona tomorrow as Max is on vacation, and that show cannot continue without Max, unfortunately. So they will return in subsequent weeks. That's it. We're going to get out of here. Redo that post show, record that post show. I need to get some food. I'm tired. Peace.